Good morning, everyone. H365 Organics. As you see, I have a bucket full of garlic and this fancy little fish netting right here. I'm fixing to make what I call a garlic catch, and it's to root your garlic in. Just an easy, simple way to root your garlic. That way you don't have to worry about leaving it sitting in the bottom of a cup of water. I take a 1-gallon ice cream pail, any ice cream pail, doesn't matter. I'm going to punch holes through the side, all the way around, and then we're going to wrap this netting, and then we're going to stretch it across, and we're going to do the same thing the other side. You guys ready for the party? Should be pretty interesting. And excuse me if I don't talk much during this video. I'm just trying to get this done so I can get this garlic rooted up. If y'all have any comments or questions, leave them in the box down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check it out. I'll try and get this done as fast as possible. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I hope so. Like I said, trying to get this, using my snippers here, making a little loop in the bottom of the basket, running this pipe cleaner through here. This is how you root a lot of garlic all at one time. I know most people, they get bored at stuff like this, but it's something I do every day. I enjoy it. I love gardening. I don't care if it's wintertime. I don't care if it's summertime. It's just always something I do every day. Because this material is like a netting, I only go a couple spaces through. But that's just to get it around the edges where I want it to be at. And I leave a little space so I don't tear it up too bad when I stretch it across. And always be careful with your shears if you're using them in this manner, because you don't want to slice your finger up. It's a real good way to do so if you're not careful. Yes, I know, they're garden shears. They're supposed to be used for cutting plants, Nate. That's okay. Today they're going to serve their purpose, and this is their purpose. So, this is what we're going to use them for. And if y'all would like, you can follow me on Facebook. Nathaniel Bryant at Facebook.com. I can try and share a link down below. I'm not too keen on all the editing of the YouTube videos yet. I'm still working on that because I'm not very good at it. But I ain't had nobody leave me any nasty comments about it yet, so I'm just kind of waiting for that to happen. Heck, maybe you guys don't even like my channel. Got 17 people that watch. I don't know if they watch religiously, but I try to update as often as possible. As often as I can. Now normally, I would recommend using something like painting hose, painting liners, the stretchy ones, because you can take one of those and just stretch it across the whole top of the bucket and then cut holes in it. But for what we need, this little piece of garlic mesh will work. This is the bag the garlic came in, so I'm just repurposing it, because all I needed to do is do something like this all the way across, and then I'm going to cut little slices in it so I can hang the garlic above the water instead of just letting it be in the water. I don't like the idea of it being in the water. I'd rather it root out on something mesh so I can just take it out. Now, one thing I'll have to do is keep a real close eye on it, because if I don't, well, we all know that that could lead to a catastrophe. And knowing my luck, and I've had that kind of luck in the past, but I do something like this and it doesn't work the way I want it to, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. At first I started out, I was gonna use the top of the lid and this and that, and I was gonna cut holes in it, and come to find out it's easier just to take my little pipe cleaners I got for bending down my peppers and holding my tomatoes up, and just run this through there, because it's really not that big of a deal, you know what I mean? I mean, it actually works pretty efficiently, considering I didn't think that I was going to be able to repurpose the garlic thing, the garlic bag, but truth be told, it's possible. It's actually possible. Yeah, I know, it's kind of a funky design, but it's okay. Like I said, it's only got to serve this purpose for a little while. It's just to be long enough to set the cloves of garlic in there, get them rooted up, and then they're going in the dirt. So if anybody at home wants an easier way to root their garlic, this would be a pretty clean way to do it. And I make these videos to help you guys. That's the stuff I do anyway, you know what I mean? And I've been doing it this way with my garlic for years, especially garlic that I'm just rooting out. These are cloves that are sitting around. I don't want them to go bad, so why not use them for seed? And that's the thought process I have. I mean, not everybody thinks like that. Not everybody goes to the grocery store with the intention to buy something and use it for seed. I use it for seed because it works. You know what I mean? It's cheaper to buy a clove of garlic at the store than to go buy some garlic seed and actually seed it out, because it's the same thing. If you're going to spend your money, you might as well just spend it at the store. You can plant each individual clove, bury it right on in the ground after it roots up. A little bit of water, and of course we are going to dechlorinate the water, so don't panic. You know, don't think I'm just going to throw it in here any way willy-nilly. It's not the way I operate. Never operated that way. I'm going to start today. And I'm just going to put one more in down through this side, and then cut little slices, and we're going to bury our garlic, kids. And you excuse the kids, because I call everybody kid. Don't matter if you're older than me or not, I'm still going to call you a kid. Kind of hoping I get more people in Fort Dodge interested in my channel, but there's some folks in Fort Dodge that are more apt to just be mean and nasty than to, I don't know. I'm not going to really go into detail on it. It's just, that's how people are. It's kind of sad. Now I'm just going to cut a bunch of little slices. And set the cloves right down inside the little slices. And when they're done, they'll be all oriented toward the sky, through the meshing. Sitting there, nice and easy. No issues. Try and save the bigger clothes for the outside of the netting. Like I said, this stuff stretches a little bit, so it's easier to work with. Oh, and then you do that, and I just ruined it. Huh. Well, maybe when I get some more hose, pantyhose, I can redo the video, but that didn't work out the way I was expecting it to. because I just ruined my mesh and ripped it all to hell. And for those of you that don't really know a lot about me, I've been a cook for a lot of years. So as far as applications from farm to table, I would say I specialize in, just due to the simple fact that I would rather grow my own food. I don't like depending on grocery stores to grow my own food. I would rather do it this way. And like I said, we're just making a garlic catch. It's nothing fancy. It's just something to set the cloves in above the water. They're just going to hang out something like that, just through the top of the netting. They don't have to be too stable or nothing. They're just sitting there. They're just going to be sitting in water. But I'm going to finish this up and sign off for the day, guys. Good morning. Happy Friday. God bless everyone. Share love with your fellow man in these hard times of COVID, and be the best people you can be. God bless.